Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today we have an update on my 2019 project pan. So I do these updates monthly, and so you'll be seeing obviously a month's worth of progress. I feel like I made pretty good progress this month. I only finished one thing, but it is a very exciting thing. It's something I've been trying to finish for a very long time. You might be able to guess what it is. But let's go ahead and get started with the updates. I'm gonna start, just kind of go in order of the order I've been going in these videos, but the product that's been in this project the longest and that is still going is the Jordana Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Continuous Almond. It's getting very small, as you can see. I really feel like, I don't know how far I will be able to sharpen it before it's just gone, but I'm thinking another couple of months on this. Yeah, probably another couple months. I feel like I've been saying that the last couple months. But really, it's getting very small. I've just been using this as my eye primer. It's just been going very steadily. Like I said, I've been working on this since the start of the year, and this has been the only thing I've been using for my eyeshadow primer, and it's just still going. So, but I really do think it will be done definitely by the end of 2019, if not sooner. Last month, I started tallying the number of times I used each item, and so I am going to be sharing those numbers today. Now, keep in mind, it's possible that these numbers aren't 100% accurate because there could have been a time that I used some of these items and just forgot to tally it, but I did tally it almost every time at least, so it is pretty accurate. You can probably maybe add one use to some of these things, but the Jumbo Pencil I used 14 times, so that means I did eyeshadow 14 times this month, and that's good to know. I've pretty much made the same amount of progress on this every single month since I started. Some months have been slightly more progress, but that was pretty much in line with all the previous months, so I'm guessing that probably means I wear eyeshadow 2 weeks out of each month on average anyway. The next product we have is the Milani Lip Liner in Spice, and I really thought that I might be able to finish this month, and it's not quite there yet. I think I am probably going to be able to sharpen this just one more time and then just use whatever's left of that, and I doubt I'd be able to sharpen it again. But I used this 7 times this month, and I actually didn't make a ton of visible progress, even compared to some months where I know I wore it 5 times. So that's interesting, but I think it's probably because a lot of times I was putting it on top of a lipstick just as kind of like a little bit of an outer contour of the lips almost. So I wasn't using as much of it in those cases probably, but I did use it quite a few times, especially with my Red Apple lipstick in Beachside, which is one of the 4 lipsticks that I was focusing on this month. So I'm happy with the number of times I wore this. I honestly didn't think I would be wearing it that many times because last month I told you guys I was getting kind of tired of wearing this. But I did find myself wanting to reach for it, a good number of times this month. So I'm happy with that progress. I'm guessing if I use it again, like 7 more times, it'll definitely be done by then. So we'll see. I think that I would like to set a goal for next month to have this finished. We'll see if I can do it. I know I said that a couple months back and it didn't happen, but now, like, come on. This is just getting ridiculous at this point. So I kind of just want to power through it and get it done. Now for the really exciting update. Again, I've just been kind of going in order that I've been going in since I've been filming these updates, but this is finished. It's the Brooke Cosmetics blush in Sweet 16. I cannot believe this is done. I have been trying to pan this since last year, and I've even had it way longer than that. So lots of on and off panning to get to this, and I repressed it. I think I only repressed it once. So, but I really didn't think this was going to take as long as it did to finish. This is I think this was my smallest blush that I own. It has 1.8 grams of product, yet it still took forever. The lid has broken off. It is so beaten up. I'm so happy to be done with this. I really liked this blush, and so it was one of those blushes that I really didn't have a hard time using most days. But I just feel so satisfied having finished it, and this might be one of the first blushes that I've used up. I know I used up a blush like way back in high school when I only owned one blush and I used it up, but have I used up a blush since then? I think I may have in one of my very first project pans. I may have, or I at least came close, but I think I might have given up before I completely finished it and just thrown it away. But anyway, I still feel like this is a huge accomplishment, and I feel like the trick that helped me really start to power through this was using it as an eyeshadow. That helped it go so much faster. It helped me see a lot more progress, and so I stayed motivated, and yeah, so I'm really proud of myself on that. Oh, and I forgot to say I used this 15 times this month, so I used it a lot. That's both on the cheeks and the eyes. I think I just counted it the number of days that I wore it, so even if I wore it on the cheeks and the eyes one day, I just counted that as one use. So next we have the Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne Blush. I wore this 6 times this month. The hinges broke off, so that's great. I just expanded the pan a little bit, not a ton, but that's okay. I was more focused, honestly, on the Brooke blush. I don't think I'm gonna roll in another blush into the project, at least for a while, so I'll be able to focus on this even more, hopefully. I'm really not sure how long it's gonna take me to use this up. It'll probably be a while. I've had some people say that it didn't take them long to use it up, but I'm not gonna have too high of expectations because I know how long it takes, at least for me, to use up a blush. Next we have another product from Wet n Wild, the Walking on Eggshells Quad. And last month I said that my goal was to hit pan on the transition shade in here, and I actually did meet that goal, so I'm very excited about that. I was actually also hoping that I would hit pan on the crease color and just have pan in all 4 this update, but I didn't quite get there. I think I'm really close on that one, but either way, I feel really good about the progress I'm making on this. These shadows, especially the shimmers in here, are very soft, so it is, I have to say, it is pretty easy to work through them. And because they're such like normal neutral shades, I'm able to wear them with a lot of different looks, even if I'm not like just wearing this quad. So you do see a lot of progress right now on the eyelid shade, and I have to say that is because it did crumble a little bit. I think there was a really thin layer around those edges, and some of it did kind of crumble off. I wasn't about to repress the whole thing just because of that. I just kind of dusted it into the trash, so that's why you're seeing so much progress on that shade, but I mean, it's fine. It's like a $3 quad. I'm just trying to use it up because I want to work through my Wet n Wild products, and I think it'll be a pretty easy thing to use up. Not saying it's going to be a quick thing to use up, but it's easy for me to incorporate into a lot of different looks from day to day. So I did tally my use on each shade in here. So I used the eyelid shade 6 times, the transition shade 9 times because I was really focusing on that one, the brow bone shade 7 times, and the crease shade 8 times. The crease shade I think is a little bit harder packed than the other 2 shimmers in here, so but I think I am very close to hitting pan on that. There's quite a big dip in there, so that is where we are on that, and I'm really happy with that. So my goal for next month is going to be to hit pan on the crease shade. I think I can definitely do that. Next we have the Alba Botanica body lotion. This, so don't laugh at me. Okay, you can laugh, it's fine. I thought I could be done today, and I looked at it and I was like, there's so little left in here. So, but I just bought those beauty spatulas that you may have seen me talk about in my Amazon favorites video. I'll link that below if you missed it, but I bought a little duo of beauty spatulas. There's like a bigger one and a smaller one. And I've been using the bigger one in this, but it's so hard to get it out at the very bottom even with that spatula, so I cut it open with a knife. And it turns out there was more in there than what I needed for today. I just put it on my arms and like my chest, and I didn't want to just like go ham and, you know, use more than I needed to, so I didn't quite finish it. I'm thinking I'll probably finish it like tomorrow though, because I want to finish it up before it dries out in here. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to stay closed enough. But anyway, this is really close to being done. So definitely by the next update it will be done, and yeah, that's my goal for this product. Originally my goal was just to use it up by November, and so we're definitely on track to do that because it's almost done. It started getting really hard. I wasn't able to pump any more product out of here once it was like probably to here. So there was a big chunk of product left in there that I couldn't get out with the pump, which was kind of frustrating because, I mean, I don't know, I just hate when that happens. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine, especially because the straw does go down pretty far, but that's okay. Anyway, so I cut it open and I was just determined. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste, like, there's a good amount of product left in there, so this will be done in the next couple days, I'm sure of it. Okay, next we have a product that I rolled in the month before last. It's a foundation. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. and I used this a lot this month. I used it 10 times. And I actually discovered this month I really like just applying this with my fingers. Well, I mean, I apply it with the doe foot applicator and then I rub it in with my fingers, and I actually like that better than using a brush or a sponge. I feel like I get more coverage. It just blends in really quickly, almost like a BB cream or something. So I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, because I mean, hello, that's like the easiest way to apply foundation. I don't normally like applying foundation with my fingers because I feel like sometimes it just takes too long to get it to blend in that way, but this one blends in so quickly with my fingers. So anyway, just letting you know in case you haven't tried that yet with this product. But again, it's really hard to see where we are in this, but we're getting really low. Like, I'm having to really scrape down on the sides. I may need to take out the stopper, if that's even possible, next month, but we're getting very close on this. I'm just using it pretty much most days that I wear foundation, so I feel good about that. I'm thinking it should be done within the next couple of months, but I don't really have any like specific deadlines for that one. The next product, I only used this twice this month, and that's really okay. I mean, I'm not gonna force it, but this is the Jordana Easyliner for Lips in Rose Crush. There's really no measurable progress to show for this one, so I didn't even mark it another time on the paper. But I feel like once the Milani lip liner is done, I'll want to focus on this one more. But for now, I'm just kind of, I'll use it when I feel like it. Actually, the 4 lipsticks from my 4 weeks 4 lipsticks round for this month, all of them, or almost all of them, go with this color. So I anticipate using this more this month because it just goes with those shades. So hopefully more progress on that next month, but I don't really have any like specific goals. Actually, maybe I'll set a goal to use it. Okay, actually, how about I set a goal to use this 5 times this month? I think I can do that. I think that's doable. Next we have some kind of non-makeup products, just 2 of them. The Orly in a Snap top coat. This is a nail top coat. Last month I used this so many times, and this month I only used it once. I just wasn't, I don't know, I guess I didn't have much time to paint my nails this month, but not a lot of progress on that this month. I really didn't make a lot of visible progress even last month, and I think I used it 7 or 8 times last month. So this is gonna be a slow product, but I do hope to use it more this next month, just because I need to use my nail polishes anyway. I really do want to try to get some more use out of all my nail polishes. So the goal on that would be to use it 5 more times and hopefully at least see a little bit more progress next month. Okay, and then the final product to update you on before I roll something new in is the Nature's Gate Sunless Tanner, and this I only used once this month. Now, there's really not a lot left in here, and I'm thinking if I use this one more time, it will be done. Just like one more full body application, I think that'll be sufficient. Thing is with this, I have to really make sure that I exfoliate and like shave my legs really well, and it takes time to do this because if I don't take that time, it will look super streaky. So I do have to kind of commit to it. But so my goal for this would be to finish it by the next update, which I think means just use it one more time, maybe 2 more times, but it feels very close to being empty. So I went ahead and marked it way down here, and I think, I mean, it's hard to say, but there's not much left. So there's that. I don't think that should be too hard as long as I actually use it. So I've been going back and forth on what I want to roll in. I think I want to roll in, I was thinking about rolling in a lipstick, like a bullet lipstick, but I think I want to wait until my 4 weeks 4 lipsticks series is over. That'll be over in the next like 2 months, I think. So I'm not going to roll in a lipstick, but I think what I am going to roll in instead is a gloss, because this is something that I can easily wear over the top of, you know, most, not all lipsticks, but some lipsticks, and it's the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is something I've been kind of focusing on without having it in a project, but I do think this is getting pretty low. I have had it for almost a year now, which I can't believe. I bought it like the first week I lived in Seattle, and I can't believe that was almost a year ago. It's crazy. But since it is getting to be pretty old, and especially with glosses, I do want to kind of make sure that I finish them up before they get gross. I think that it'll be really easy to wear this a lot. I wear it a lot anyway. It usually lives in my purse. I'm wearing it today over the Wet n Wild lipstick in Never Nude, which I actually really like that combo. And I was thinking about rolling in this lipstick, but I was like, I should wait until I'm done with my lipstick project first, or my lipstick series, because yeah, I just want to wait till that's over. But a gloss will be easy to incorporate into a lot of looks, and it's something that I kind of just like to throw on even if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. It feels very hydrating, and I really do feel like it does moisturize my lips really nicely. So I'm excited to focus on this. I love this product. It's one of my all-time favorite lip products. And so I don't think I'll have any problem using this and enjoying this in my project pan. And I would like to hopefully use it up within a few months. I don't really have a specific end goal. Maybe let's say by the end of 2019. That sounds doable to me. This is going to be hard to really measure because it's just, I can't tell where it is. It's not one of those that you can really see. I don't even think that the packaging is see-through. It might be, but it really does coat the sides. But I do know that it's getting to the point where I really have to scrape the sides. So maybe within the next month or so I'll have to remove the stopper. So I'm very excited to add this in. I think it'll be fun to focus on. So there's my update for this month. I would say, so the big goals, as I actually have a goal to finish 3 things by my next update, and that is the Milani lip liner in Spice, the Alba Botanica body lotion, and the Nature's Gate Sunless Tanner. So if I use up 3 things, that means I'll have to roll 3 new things in next month, which is really exciting. So let's see if I can actually do that. And then the other goals would be to hit pan on the crease shade in the Walking on Eggshells quad, and then to use both the Rose Crush lip liner and the nail top coat 5 times each. Everything else we'll just kind of see, just kind of go slow and steady on everything else. But that's where we are on my project pan right now. I really did enjoy tallying my usage this month. I felt like it really helped me stay on top of things and stay motivated, and it helped kind of give me a snapshot of how I was doing on each thing, not just based on the visible progress, but also based on how often I was using each thing. So definitely recommend doing that if you are doing a project pan and maybe you're feeling stuck, or you just feel like you need another measurement for your progress, because sometimes you could be using something a ton and not really see much progress, and that's fine. It still helps to know that you used it a good handful of times. So definitely recommend that. I did just recently do a video sharing a bunch of project pan tips. That was actually one of them. But if you want to hear the rest, if you missed that video, I will link that down below. I'll also link my entire project pan playlist if you want to catch up and watch more videos. But I think that is all for today. If you enjoyed, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel and hopefully see you again very soon. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.